What's up everyone, it's HK Gaming. Welcome to the Breakdown Project. In this series, we'll be breaking down different items or gears in different games. So if you like this series, please let me know by hitting that like button or comment below. In this video, we're gonna be looking at the epic katana. Since we have go through all the perks in my legendary katana video, we will not be going through them again. So this is more like a part 2 of that legendary katana video. If you have not yet seen it, please go check it out. And because you can only equip one legendary gear, or if you are using the legendary perk you can equip 2, you might want to use other legendary items over the legendary katana. In that case, epic katana becomes a very important choice. Unlike the legendary katana, epic katana does not have a special perk. The difference between them is the stance, which is stone, moon, water, and wind. First, let's look at the wind katana. Unlike the Masamune's Edge, we don't have that 20% chance to deal double damage anymore. And the wind katana does not sound as OP as the Masamune's Edge anymore. But wind stance itself is still a very strong stance. With the wind master, Typhoon Kick can still stagger the enemy in a short amount of time. And that knockdown can help us to deal with the human type of enemy that is with a shield, which is I'm showing here. You can just keep knocking them down and kill them. The only difference is without that 20% of the double damage. Having ultimate damage like I suggested with the Masamune's Edge will not be as good. So if you're really into the wind katana, this is the perk that I suggest. Having melee damage and stagger damage can help you to maximize your attack. Especially Typhoon Kick can stagger the enemy so quickly, stagger damage can be easily triggered. Next, let's look at the Moon Katana. The Moon Master does a fair amount of damage to be honest, and it looks pretty good. But the animation time is way too long. You're very easy to get hit while you're using the spinning strike. So practically, I wouldn't say it is a good stand unless you really like using the moon stance. Otherwise, I wouldn't suggest using the moon katana. But if you really want to use it, melee stagger damage can help you to stagger the enemy more quickly so you have more time to attack. Next, let's look at the stone katana. The legendary one Stone Striker is the one that I highly recommend in my last video because of the heavily strike. But with the Stone Master, the stone stance actually does a pretty good amount of damage even without the heavily strike. The only problem is that when you are dealing with the shield type of enemy, it could be a little bit annoying because you cannot stagger them or deal damage to them with the shield on. You will have to wait for its attack to find a space to attack. But still, overall, the stone stand with Stone Master is a great choice. Next, let's look at the water katana. Water stand is my favorite stand. The surging strike can handle every single type of enemy and stagger them, and it does a crazy amount of damage. The only problem is that the Yoshizuna's Hand special perk, the 30% chance to knock down, isn't really worth it for a legendary item. Water stand itself is a very strong stance with the Water Master. I would say Water Katana is the best choice if you are looking for a epic katana. But just keep in mind that epic is different than legendary. When you are rerolling the perk, the percentage that you get aren't always the maximum percentage. The best choice is to have melee damage with stagger damage and Water Master. If you need a perfect katana, you will really need some luck to get a good percentage with the exact perk that you want. If you get a good stagger damage or melee damage with Water Master, you can start rerolling the other perk, try to get the highest percentage as possible. But like you see here, even if I get the melee damage, it's only 7%, and because there aren't too many possible outcomes, I would suggest you to use the legendary katana instead of the epic one, and save all your resources to reroll the charm instead of the katana, which we'll have another video talking about all the charm. But if you really like to use other legendary over the legendary katana, then the water katana should be your best choice. Even without the perfect perk, it will still be enough for you to chop down the enemy like tofu no problem. But if you are still trying to get the perfect one, this is the perk that I suggest using. And we have go through all the katana. I'll have the ranged weapon video ready soon. And that will be it for today's video. Leave a like if you enjoyed, don't forget to subscribe. I'll be making more gaming videos. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.